Japanese ceremonial tea is good on a cold day. See, our problem is we don't really know how to stop. We've got something started and we see it's going in a wrong direction. And I think the difficulty is, to borrow an old Chinese saying, that when the wrong man uses the right means work in the wrong way. In other words, there's something wrong with the way we think. And while that is there, everything we do will be a mess. Now, what is it that's wrong? Now, as far as I can see, the basic mistake is that we've invented this wonderful system of language and calculation, and that it is at once too simple to deal with the complexity of the world, and also we are liable to confuse that system of symbols with the world itself, just as we confuse, say, money with wealth. A lot of people are in business to make money instead of wealth. When they make the money, they don't know what to do with it. And no wonder we feel cut off from everything, alienated, frightened of life and death. So what has to happen is we have to come back to a view of our own life, which is the way we really are, an organism functioning in terms of the whole environment, with the whole environment, instead of this funny little separate personality. But how are we going to do that? You can't transform yourself. You can't make yourself sane. You can't make yourself loving. You can't make yourself unselfish. And yet it's absolutely necessary that we be that way. If we are going to hand over the direction of nature to nature, it's absolutely necessary. I'm not going to say what we should do, but simply that before we think of doing anything in this critical situation, we realize the completely illusory nature of the beings that we think we are, and get back again to the beings that we really are, which includes all this outside world, no longer left outside.
Now that's what I call Violin Volume 3.
Mic check, mic check. Good morning, everybody. My chat open. My chat back open. All right. Good morning, Qasim and Alexandra G, Anthony Soprano, Jay Becker, Freezy. Hope you're not too cold. And fine. And yeah, I caught that song for the first time last night, and I was like, "That's nice. That's nice." And yeah, thought I'd share that one with you. All right. So Bitcoin. Let's do some Bitcoin. So we see that's gone. Been staring at that for a couple days, so good to see that addressed. We don't really have any. Ah, oh, did we get that? Yeah. That's where that should have been the whole time. What I was, there's just nothing I like for demand anywhere in here. No, there's not. There's just not anything I like for demand in there. Yeah, this is a pretty awkward place. This is a pretty awkward place. Places like, come on, work with me now. Places like this to me are just way less awkward, way less awkward, way less awkward. Um, yeah, this is this my style of trading, I guess, but that's a pretty awkward place. What I'd love to see is like clear demand here and a clear break of this, and then a back test and a go, right? But just don't have it. And I think that explains the sort of lack of movement or volatility coming into market open. I mean, like, what is this? 0.37% range? Yeah, it's gonna have to do better than that. But I suppose I still have to kind of give a sentiment, and my sentiment's up. Um, my sentiment's up. Terrible place to try and find an entry at, if you ask me. But yeah, I mean, all this structure coming up off the low is fine. It is fine. It is all intact. All of it. Every last bit of it. It's all there. It's all still there yet. None of it's broken. So yeah, it's an up. I guess I was saying there's nothing in the way of like an order block in that area, but I suppose there's some manner of demand. It looks weak. And for those reasons, let's see. I mean, I guess I could plan some trades. I just don't think they're anywhere near where we are. Um, I love when I kick these things down to the line and then forget about them. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, short there makes sense. Short here does not particularly make sense. Short here makes sense, though. I mean, boring, but those are two fairly easy ones. Obviously, this one too. Oh, I gotta change these tunes. These tunes are not the vibe. Uh, these are not the vibe. Hold on. I don't know. I don't even got on to this. How fun is my internet? Is now the time where my internet's gonna go? There we go. Sorry. Now let me try and get back over to chat here. Good. I think I said good morning to Fine and David Co. I'm gonna say Co. Even though I want to say Coo, I'm gonna say Co. Um, yeah, yeah. There's got to be a coin that's more interesting to look at than this. If anybody has a recommendation, I'd throw that in there because I'd love to go take a look at that. I will just start flipping through some random charts here pretty quick because it's all dog poo up here. I mean, it's like you have a little break of structure up to the about 2 minute time frame that is coming back down into it's like filling that inefficiency and coming back down into this area. Does it hold? I don't know, but like that's not there's much larger structure at play from the leg up from the low, right? It probably contains up to 30-minute structure, I would say. Yeah, in and about 30-minute structure. So what does a 2 minute break of structure up here mean? Well, not much. In my opinion, don't mean much. We'll see what it does. But INJ, do we short it again? 4 hour low is still weak. I love the way you're thinking. You're like, I've got a weak low. Can we short this thing again? I love it. Let's take a look. Why couldn't it have gotten to that supply? Oh, because that supply's already been mitigated. Okay, okay. I don't think we can short it yet. No, I don't think we can short it yet. Let's just let's get all this crap out of the way here real quick. I don't love that either. Not really. I mean, like there's supply up here. I don't love I just don't no. I'm not really feeling that. Structure from the bottom is still pretty chilling. You kind of break your 1 hour here, and then we're still flowing up. This probably doesn't read well on the 1 hour, but mm, no, I wouldn't feel super comfortable about it. I don't think. Let's look up here and see what we're going to lose. So 15. You're about you could lose 15-minute structure uh, right here. But like, is there risk reward in this? Let me just cover that last high. 3 hours down there. Hmm. Hmm. It could be that could be a really rough ride. That could be a really rough ride. Oh, weak low failed it. Let's see, 4 hour. Yeah, like a pretty internal low though. Your weak low is here. Um, on your 4 hour, your weak low is down there. This guy. And your strong high, just in case there was any confusion about this, is this guy. Mm, hmm. I mean, it is kind of odd that kind of pulled all that liquidity. Who's your structure? We coming for this guy? Hmm. I don't see anything clear on this yet. I mean, see, like for me, just its current position right now, is discount of its local range, right? That's where it's currently sitting right here. So this is where I like to long, um, and I can't short until here. So I think it's just a little bit of an awkward position, right? Yeah, I don't like shorting and discount of this. No, I'd rather come down and then short. Yeah, it's just what I'd rather do. Continue to crawl down, huh? Cool. Now we're going to start losing a little bit more than 2-minute structure, right? Now you're going to start losing 15-minute structure. But kind of the unfortunate thing is like, yeah, you lost your 15-minute structure, but you did it via a fair value gap. I can't draw straight to save my life. Um, why did I even try it again? Uh, this candle could be easily recovered, right? It didn't come down, up, down, up. No, more like this. Hold on, let me redraw that. Down, up, down, breaking that level, leaving further supply here and total supply up here, right? No, it just came straight down. So it's currently creating a fair value gap. Um, what I mean by that is, let's say we see things start to roll around and come back up here. Um, Whereas I would normally expect initiation, mitigation, continuation, because I'm dealing with a fair value gap here. This would be tough. I would have to have some manner of reconfirmation. Uh, this fucking mouse sucks so bad. I'd have to reconfirm in here, and then maybe I could give that a stab in that area. Unfortunately, I don't think pretty confident. I don't have a whole lot of love to give on INJ. I mean, yeah, there's this idea here, but I think this is something that would be really responsible to tightly manage risk on. Um, so say we get back up in here later today. I would want to be like really tightly managing risk. Say something like this occurs, start inching into some positions. Um, yeah, by the time something like that happened, like I would be taking my stop loss from here to like at least here, or I'd get pretty aggressive on that, and I'd take profits early on that, which ultimately means that it probably won't. There's a potential it won't be an overly profitable trade. Because if you start shaving profits early on this thing, and then it does kind of roll back up, you may play around a lot to make a little. More questions, please. More questions. I can't really think for myself today, so if you guys could think for me, that'd be awesome. What the fuck is this chart? Yeah, more coins. More coins, or I'm gonna go. I'm probably actually. I haven't taken a look at like some other, like some DXYs, dominance, total three, stuff like that. So we can do that. We'll pick on ETH real quick. What the hell happened over here? Stupid ETH. Jumping on AR. AR, blow a cannon. I missed it. Why did that alarm not go off? Soul. Let's take a peek at Soul real quick. Looks pretty shortable. This is a this is this is a different position than Bitcoin. See this break here? That doesn't exist on Bitcoin. Why is this chart so much different? Hold on. Yeah, totally different than Bitcoin. Yeah, see the trouble is I almost feel like the shorts up here. If we can actually lose this, because again, like it's just kind of fair value gap in here for me. So I think on a mitigation, we come up pretty high. Um, so I guess we could look at it from the red buttons here. It's like, do you cover that? If you do, you got to target that low to get to a 3R. But if you get something to transpire in here, then this low is your 3R. Sorry. No, I guess somebody. Oh, Tia. Cool. Yeah, Tia. I haven't been on the Tia chart in a while. Let's see what happened on Pith. Anyways, that's not what we're doing. Okay, okay. A little bit faster, please, internet. Because structurally, on Tia, we this high is still unchallenged. What is this? Good, make that go away. Make that go away for that matter. I think I would rather long. Oh, the internet's going, isn't it? I think I'd rather long down in these areas than short up here. Um, yeah, just unfortunately, it's a structural issue for me. Now, if we were to come here, that's a completely different story. But so far, that's not the case. So I think I honestly think I would rather long it at these regions. I think I would start looking as soon as here, maybe instead of two, let's make this two zones instead of like one big zone. Yeah, I think I'd rather long it out of there, and then I think I would, and then maybe look to, oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, worth looking for shorts up here. Yeah, clear back down to that low. That's about how I feel into you. Lower time frame stuff. Oh yeah, we already did that. I don't not super comfortable with anything in this area. No, not super comfortable there. It's this mixtape that keeps coming on. How is this? Did I favorite this or something? Oh, I did. Huh. I hit the like button on some funny stuff sometimes. All right. Okay, cool. Well, let's keep poking around. Let's go back, take a quick look at the Bitcoins. It's so funny because I've had that level on the chart like I don't know, probably since the weekend or something. And I wasn't really expecting much of a rejection there. Got it? All right. Stop messing around. Stop messing around. Let's take a look at the Dixie. Trying to look a lot better on that. Okay. Total three. What you got, homie? What you got for me? Not too surprising. Yeah, total three is just kind of rotating its way through that. And it's stuck in the middle of it. Cool. Dominance. 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 Dominance breaks up. So alts continue to bleed then? Hey, I think a bunch of people were hoping it was going to be over for them. Eh, yeah, we'll see. Doesn't look so great though. Top of the morning. Reaper. All right. Can the desk go down, please? Sweet. All right, guys. I in the so yeah in the last 2 days, three. Can't even think. Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. I think today's Wednesday. Yeah, I think in the last 3 nights combined, I think I'm running on like about 6, 7 hours of sleep over the last 3 nights. So um tell me about it, guys. Just point me in the right direction, keep me going. All right, let's see. Let's clean some stuff up over here. Oh, what's our biggest loser? Cake. Brett, huh? What's thing been up to? Yeah, that's actually a pretty cool looking Brett. It's a cool look on Brett. Let's take a look at this chart real quick. So just I mean, like I get that we broke the most relevant structure point on the entire damn chart. So let's not forget that. Okay, let's not forget that. But because yeah, because that's or is that monthly, and do we still have a month to close back above it? Uh, uh, okay, so we have 8 days to get there. We have 8 days, and that is an SFP on the monthly. What did I want to do though? Let's come on, brain, come on. So down inside of that demand that we kind of put out there, we pulled this low. That's what's interesting to me. Kind of the same way that what was it? It was AR. I think it was AR. This line can go away. Goodbye. Get out of my life. So a fair value gap there. It's better for this thing is to come back down, fuck around for a little bit, and then come up and crack this high. Um, just so that when it does initiate above it, that it has something to hold it up, and if it has to come back to mitigate. I think that would be better, but like from a higher time frame perspective, daily chart. Let's look at the daily chart actually. Yeah. Okay, you don't get a daily break there, but you get a 12-hour break of structure out of that. Pretty significant. 12-hour order block right here. But and then all that problem. But I bet we got quite a few percent up there. I think what I was gonna say was something like this. Like almost more of a spot or like 2 or 3x perspective. Luke Zaldana, top of the morning. Does Jasmine look shortable to you? Let's see. I haven't looked at the chart in a long time. Shortable. Tons of liquidity down there. This was from this. That was from that back in the day. Let's just get rid of it. Let's clean this thing up. Oh, yeah, I see your liquidity. I see it now. I don't think for me the chart does not give you any permission to shoot for any of that stuff until you lose 021. I think that's where you start getting better permission to target that stuff. Um, oh well, I hear my music failing, and it's eight. It's just after 8 o'clock, so this might be when the internet rug pulls me. Um, it is re-interacting with supply. We are under, let's see, so 1 hour, yeah, that's not really gonna cut it for me. Yeah, it's still under bearish market structure from both this break and this break. Yeah. And so that starts to look a lot like a bear flag coming into there. I do see what you're seeing. Where is that bear flag thing? Did I hit the right button? I don't know if I hit the right button. That kind of a sort of a problem there. Um, yeah, I get that. Okay, let's take a look at some lower time frame stuff. Did we lose a 15 on this too? Kinda. Yeah, I mean we kind of lost the 15 here. I can't see it. Make it so I can see it. I still can't see it. Um, and so far it's just kind of dealing with this demand right here, trying to figure out what's going on. But yeah, it's difficult. I think it needs to mitigate before continuing. It's troublesome on risk to reward because if you look at this range, we're approaching the discount of it. Um, so it's tough because like this break to me here is can only really equal a target of this guy really for the most part. Boom, 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 boom. So let me come on, don't totally gas out on me, brain. Good boy, man. Let me get that supply out of the way. What's it doing? Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take it to here. I think we both. I would feel better about shorting there. I would feel better about shorting there. Because of the same problem, the fair value gap. So even if it does break, it's looking to catch on to some demand, which is fine because demand may not be in control. Supply may be in control, but it could fill that fair value gap. Oh, brain, come on, man. Uh oh, hey, what's up, Alex? You, me, Kyle, and Tradefly going golfing in Vegas. So that means I get to embarrass myself in front of multiple people, not just one. Challenge accepted. Uh, did we decide that was a 15-minute break? Did we decide that that was the highest time frame structure on that? Yeah, we kind of did, didn't we? We decided that there's a fair value gap. Probably look back up to the break point. Mhm. Okay. Oh, I don't want to rotate back down from here. So, you know what? I haven't heard back on the press pass. I haven't heard back on it. I definitely submitted for it. How long did it take you to get yours? I should probably fucking think about that and look into that. Yeah, I probably should. We have a 15-minute break of structure here, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess my issue is I just wasn't expecting this here. But I still feel like the safer entry is up here. But I don't know. I mean, like, whatever, the structure's the structure. The structure is the structure. And it's currently under bearish 15-minute structure. So there's that. 2 to 3 weeks. I guess I'm pretty close to that. I guess I'm probably getting close to that. I'll have to look. AR push in, we'll go take a look. Yo, could you tell me if we could SFP the high into a 5 minute order block, wrecking everyone and then retrace down? So on Bitcoin, SFP this high into a 5 minute order block. Um, so let's just hypothesize that we have a 5 minute order block somewhere up in this range, right? And that we SFP the sign. I'm just assuming I'm understanding Alex correctly. Um, I don't think that it is the order block at play at that point. I would just consider that a failed high. Uh, I wouldn't be placing any weight on a 5 minute order block inside this area personally for me. But I mean, if you fail high, you fail high. So whether there's an order block there or not, um, who cares? Personal opinion. Personal opinion. Who cares? So we could fail the high and then retrace down, and yeah, there's plenty of people out there to wreck. Plenty of people out there to wreck. But I think it makes more sense to come down from there. AR. I almost forgot. Soprano, I almost forgot. We pushy push face on the AR. We're gonna start closing some candles, man. We're gonna start closing some shit. Starting to look a little fatigued up there. You know, like, hold on, hold on, hold on. What's the life? Um, and yeah, no, and Anthony, I'm with you. I mean, like, we set a high and we set a low and we swept the low. So high is the target. So I actually don't really care too much about what's happening in here because it makes no sense to not hit that at this point. It makes no sense in my life at all whatsoever. Boom, boom, boom. Though I suppose this is the high that created that low. This is the low that created that high. So I guess technically that is target. My bad. That is target already. It already happened. 'Cause this is the high that created this low, created this high. This high created this low. Um, and so therefore, you can actually look for a short here. I think safer places. Just let's just play it safe. Why not, right? Um, I would say those are your interference areas, or like those would be logical targets for me. I'd say that is your decisional point of demand and your extreme point of demand inside of that range. And yeah, you start blowing out that 15-minute structure or so. And yeah, I think you could actually, I think you could, I think you could probably short it. No, I think you could probably short it. And yeah, yeah. What's the highest time frame structure this range contains? Oh fuck, it's gonna be daily. Yeah. So it's got all day to close above there. So it could it's got all day to break it. So yeah, okay. Structure. Uh I can't long here though, because this is as premium as it gets. I don't really get much more premium than that. It's like real premium. No, I have to let it do its thing. If it's gonna break this daily range, I gotta let it do its thing, and I gotta catch it on the return on the flip side somewhere. And it doesn't always come back for the range, right? It could do one of these, and then it's up here for that guy. Anything along those lines, but I just can't. I can't long right here. I can wait for a short there, but I can't long there. All right. Oh, I got 4 minutes left, guys. So ask me the hardest question you've ever asked me in your entire life. It's still running on fumes right now. Oh, oh, I think I may have actually fallen asleep for a second. Um, what are we doing, Soul? So we kind of get some stickiness on this low right here. It'd be really kind of sweet to see this low right here hold. Stay there. Chill out, homie. Chill out. That'd be sweet. Yeah, no problem, Anthony. No problem. Um, yeah, that's just where that's just where I have to be on it. I have it's the one thing about like smart money concepts is there's just certain hard rules. Like maybe you had like the dopest uh I don't know signal on it off of an indicator here. and that could be the most right and true thing um, in the overall analysis of the direction of the price. But because I deny myself access to those informations, I just stick to the rules. I just stick to my rules. And yeah, that's all. What is the meaning of life? Well, I mean, we all know it's 42, Luke. No, but I think the meaning of life is to. It's a tough one. I've answered this question a bunch of times, but you caught me in my brain fade, which is why I asked for it. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with the meaning of life is to obtain knowledge and spread love. Oh, can we plan any more Bitcoin trades before I leave? Probably not. Probably not. All right. I'm gonna hit the road, guys. Thanks for coming and joining me this morning. And like really, really, really from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming and joining me this morning. Um, I truly, truly mean that, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Uh, cheers, adios, amigos. Sorry again for the low energy. I'll try and sleep one of these days.